Good morning, this is Bill from Auto Europa Naples, and today I have this terrific 2007 Mercedes-Benz CLK350 Cabrio. Cabrio means four-seat convertible in fancy French terms, and that's what this is. It is a fancy four-seat convertible. I don't know about fancy, I don't like that word. Anyway, very, very clean, classic black and tan, beautiful tuxedo black outside, cream beige leather inside, gorgeous alloy wheels. Look at that, weed eaters going over there. God, they wait for me. You can see how nice and straight it is. The paint's beautiful. Nice light tint on the windows, keeping the interior from being sun bleached. A very, very clean car. And that's a beautifully designed soft top from Mercedes. Heavily insulated, glass back window. When that top is up, it feels like a coupe. You would not know it's a convertible. Well, you'd know, but it feels like one. Beautifully straight down the sides, everything nice and clean. These are very popular cars with our winter residents. They call them condo cars. This is one they can buy, affordably and put in a garage down here, use it in the winter months when they're here vacationing. And they get the best of all worlds. They get four seats, they get a usable trunk, they get a little bit of Mercedes panache, and everybody's happy. So let's get this car into its natural state, and for me that's with the top down. So unlock the door here, hop in, put the ignition on, and run that button right there. So you see the windows crack. Well, they don't crack, they go down. The front unleashes, the back goes up, down goes the soft top, and you can see that beautiful insulation and headliner there. Very nice. And down goes the hatch. Just that simple. And a beautiful quick mechanism, fast enough to be used at traffic lights and such. The windscreen here is deployed. That's nice, that's still with the car. Pop that up, and as you're driving down the road at speed, that's going to cut down your noise and the buffeting. Look at that thing. What a good looking car, man. Very, very clean, attractive, top down. That is what motoring is all about. I love having the top down. I don't think I'd need a top on my car except for rain and such. Even then, I'd probably learn to live with it. All right, let's have a look inside the trunk. I've got a bunch of stuff in here. This is the cover for the windscreen. That's my bag of junk. You can see it's a nice sized trunk for a four-seat convertible. This thing here with the arrow on it is a divider that has to be down when the top is working, but if the top is up, you can push that forward and reclaim a ton of space. Makes it very, very useful. These guys here are rollover protection. They come up in the event of calamity, so a nice safe feature. Let me show you under the hood, and then we'll hop inside and go for a spin. All right, this is where we shall find Mercedes-Benz tried and true 3.5 liter V6 engine, 268 horsepower, buttery smooth, beautiful balance between torque, power, I guess that's kind of the same. Beautiful balance between power and economy, and no compromises on smoothness. You can barely hear it running and don't feel it when you're driving. Beautiful, beautiful engine. Probably one of their most used and popular engines. Easy to maintain. Part of what makes this car so great. And that is coupled to a 7-speed automatic gearbox that shifts nice and smooth and keeps everyone happy. So of course this windscreen can be undeployed. Is there a word for that? Is that a word? I don't know. Can be taken out, and then you have a nice back seat for two adults. In the middle there you've got your Harman Kardon subwoofer, very nice. And the iPhone sometimes bleaches out the color a little bit, makes it look a little bit weird or uneven. I promise you, the seats, the leather in this car all looks nice and uniform. There you can see a beautiful big dash with leather steering wheel, beautiful door panels, leather inserts. It's got dual power seats with memory on both sides. They are heated, and automatic headlamps. Let's hop in, fire it up. Now I'll tell you one thing we got going in this car: circles. Whoever designed it was not afraid of drawing circles. Look at the vents. We got circles there, circles within circles, another circle over there. Here on the radio, two more circles. Climate control, circles, cup holder circle, and of course our circular gauges and our circular Mercedes emblem. You know, that's a lot of circles for one guy to deal with. But I will say, you forget about him pretty quick. You may yearn for a square or a hexagon or something, but it won't last. We've also got kind of an oval here and a really long oval over there. Here I am in the CLK. You can see just 58,000 miles on the clock. I'm going to reset our trip. I know people don't reset the trips. It makes me crazy. How do I do that? Let me get over there. And then there's our temp. You see I'm going through the driver information settings there. All right, there we go. We're back to 0. 8,000 miles on the trip, you know? I mean, what good is that? Where'd they go? California and back 3 times? Over here you see the automatic headlamps, very nice. Here's an in-dash AM FM CD, satellite radio, nice. Nice and clean, proper. Here's your heated seats, your power window switch. That's your little warning triangle. Love the wood trim. Got a nice little, oh, come on out, buddy. Let's get that out. There we go. A nice little compartment there for whatever you want to stick in. You've got your in-dash CD changer hidden in there. Nice. And everything as it should be. CS Comfort Sport. I'm going to leave it on Comfort. There's your cup holder, and you got another one in here, and you know, some other bits and pieces. Garage door openers up under the mirror. SOS in case you're, you know, lost at sea, sinking. I'm kidding. No, that's kind of Mercedes' version of OnStar. If you know, have any trouble on the road, you press it, or you're in a collision, a stern German woman's going to come over the intercom and ask you if you're all right, or you know, if there's any way she can torture you. And away we go. I like the multifunction wheel. This is, of course, power adjust. That's nice. Oh, I didn't show you this. Let me do this real quick. This has seatbelt presenters. So when I close this door, boom, out comes this robotic arm presenting me the seatbelt. Now that's going to scare the crap out of any passengers who aren't expecting it. It's like having, you know, Vincent Price tap your shoulder or something if you're not ready for it. So you can have a bit of fun with that. And away we go. So what CLKs do is they do it all well. They do luxury, they do sport, they do economy, they do practicality. You know, they're just fantastic cars for being an all-around good car. I know that sounds very sort of vague, but it's true. You know, I'm extremely comfortable going down the road. I've got a nice smooth feel from the wheel, from the drive, nice shifting. You know, the sport thing, I don't know, maybe that's a little bit lacking, but you know, it's just sporty by the virtue of, you know, having the top down and nice rake styling. Beautiful feel from the steering wheel, no vibration, no vibration in the brake pedal. Look at this guy. Blowing me with his, whatever the hell that thing is. Anyway, what a terrific machine. Low miles, runs and drives great, leather, comfortable, affordable, quality. You know, it's a terrific car. So if you have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thank you so much for having a look today. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.